this year. Rodon, I mean, personally for him, career ERA of 4.14 coming into the season. Again, he's league average even, 100 ERA plus over 500 innings, but he comes back rejuvenated, a 1.27 ERA in 42 plus innings.
You're not going to see a better pitch here than you would have on that first pitch from him, when you know it's going to be a grooved fastball.
A little bouncer to short. Danny Mendick up and throwing. That's Danny Mendick, yes, at shortstop. Tim Anderson getting the day off. Here's Dylan Carlson, center fielder.
But the hard hit is there, and he's kind of been everything I hoped he'd be.
Oof. Strikeout there for Rodon. Gets his first of the day in the first inning. He had 13 strikeouts against the Yankees in just 6 innings his last start. Wow.
Like, come on.
Yeah,
that's cold.
That's not what an umpire should be doing. You're right. Payoff pitch, and he lost him. Working a walk, Paul Goldschmidt gets first. Yeah,
Arenado's been great.
Yeah, LeMahieu got better as the year went on because he physically stayed healthy all year long.
And there's a look at John Gant, 6'4" right-hander, 28 years old. He was drafted by the Mets in 2011, traded to the Braves, then traded to the Cardinals in 2016. He walks a lot of guys, keeps the ball in the yard, right? He's not allowed low home run rate, so he's surviving. But I know what you're saying. It's unlikely he will flourish with that skill set. Fly ball right field. And gloved nicely. Lane Thomas out in right field.
He gave that ball a ride. I mean,
yeah.
Looked like he reached for it, but got good barrel.
Lost him 4 straight. Eaton is on.
He has not touched 90 miles an hour to start this game. He was 95, 96 in the bullpen 2 years ago.
There he goes. Look at Eaton. Take it off, and he's in. Missed again, and another walk. Back-to-back walks. Brave steps in. Reigning American League MVP. He's got 2 on, 1 out. Swinging right away. Gant gloves it. Oh, no, he gloves it away. Couldn't find second base. And the bases are still loaded. Here's Yermin Mercedes with the bases loaded, 1 out. Abreu went after the first pitch. Mercedes does as well and stays up into left field. And Justin Williams with the throw to the plate. Oh, wow, they got him. Oh, there's some defense. Wow, Justin Williams up and throwing. Beautifully done. Let's take a look at this play now. In left field, Justin Williams on the line drive, up throwing 91 miles an hour. That's a beautiful throw. A little up on the first base line too, but brought back nicely by Kisner behind the plate. Carlos Rodon comes back, second inning.
He just has like the largest gap in baseball, which is why it's so interesting.
Oof. Wow, fooled him there. Strikes out Sosa. Lane Thomas, the 1-2. Struck him out. Back to work as Carlos Rodon. Max Moroff steps up for the Cardinals. Town is full now. They struck him out. Rodon, another K. This is Justin Williams, by the way. It's 1-2 to him. Like, you don't have to be a power hitter. Well, we don't have much time to discuss that because Carlos Rodon has 6 strikeouts.
And then he snaps this nasty slider curveball that starts in the same exact tunnel that you were so late on. You have no shot at that.
Speaking of second base, Tommy Edman, leadoff hitter, steps in. He said these guys have to swing. Edman swings there, hits that ball hard into left field, and look at that. Big power, Tommy Edman with a solo home run.
He was all over that pitch.
Change up.
Talking about being on time for this particular pitch, and it looked like a changeup.
Left to change up, middle in.
It's his 3rd best pitch, right?
And Edman, that's the hardest hit ball for Edman this season, just over 112 miles per hour. 436, it's serious. You know, he crushed that.
And that was earned. You know, that changeup was not at risk from an effective velocity perspective. So good hitting right here.
And he is not getting near the zone. 4 pitches. Abreu takes his base. And it will set up the confrontation. Yermin Mercedes versus John Gant. By the way, Gant, his opponent's batters, the opponents are 0 for 6. With the bases loaded, 2-2 now. And staying playable. Paul Goldschmidt is there, and John Gant escapes again. Gets through, still 1-0. Second bases loaded, big spot for Yermin Mercedes. Leury Garcia steps up with 2 outs in what has been a quiet, calm inning for John Gant. Hit that ball hard and base hit.
You spoke way too soon.
The right field. Now it gets interesting. Here's Danny Mendick, the shortstop.
It wasn't just about third time. It was about like changes in his.
Oh, and he struck him out. Look at that painting on the outside part. As Dan Plesac would say, stepping off the mound like he stepped into a bucket of sassy. 1-0 Cardinals. Lane Thomas was due up.
Feeling pretty good on the mound, but effective velocity actually checks out the metrics and see if he's checking the boxes. Another strikeout here.
Well, 7 Ks now for Carlos Rodon. Max Moroff gets up here. He had guys off balance pulling the string on guys. He was poised and masterful. Another strikeout. 8 strikeouts now for Carlos Rodon. And here's Justin Williams. I just like the way he stood out like a gunslinger in left field. You know, after he threw out. The doesn't look as good right there. 86. Rodon strikes out the side. He's got 9 strikeouts. 2 on and 2 outs. And does anybody want to go to the pen now?
Still with him.
All right, Yermin Mercedes is next, and he handled Mercedes pretty well last time up. Ground ball, third base. And the Cardinals get out of it. Max Moroff goes short way. That brings up Paul Goldschmidt. The 1-2 struck him out.
100 miles an hour.
100.
Last pitch, 99. That one, 100.
Welcome back to Chicago. Michael Kopech is in. Carlos Rodon is done. Slightly surprised at 94 pitches. He went 6. 2-2.
Oh,
Kopech goes down.
I think he hurt himself.
And the ball skied to third base, makes the play. And let's check in with Kopech. Comes limping off. Didn't see if he caught his spike. We'll check in, but he gets through on the fly ball. And it's still a 1-0 ball game. Gallegos comes on. You've got 2 on. Tight game, 1-0 ball game. What are they looking at here? Joe West is over to check in on Gallegos.
He was signaling on the hat.
Yeah, oh, he threw him out. Whoa! Joe West throws out Gallegos.
They're taking the hat down. They're going to send it to the league office.
Oh, my goodness. They have confiscated evidence. Jogging in. You can see it on the bill of the cap. Joe West, the senior man to everyone in the history of the game, said, oh, I had it on my forearm. Now I have it on my cap. Oh, he threw out Schilt.
All right, had this wrong the whole time.
Oh, my goodness.
So Schilt came over and said something, and right after that, West tossed
Schilt
him. So
out.
I want to know what Schilt said there.
So Gallegos is staying. They changed the hat, and now Schilt is gone. Healthy numbers there for Mercedes. 2 on, 2 outs. Wow. Big strikeout. 2 outs for Aaron Bummer. Tommy Edman, who has the home run back in the 2nd inning. That is the 1 run in this ballgame. Oh, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Again, no doubt, Tommy Edman. 2 home runs, it's 2-0. Well, he's locked in on that.
My goodness, that ball was absolutely crushed.
I think it was a hanging slider.
I'm going to call that a fine piece of hitting. Listen, Edman has cut his strikeout rate by half.
Pretty good base runner at third base. It's 1-1 to Sosa. Ground ball base hit, drives in a run. Goldschmidt coming in. Arenado, is he coming around? He's coming around on Billy Hamilton, throw to the plate. And he got it in. Cardinals breaking this open, 4-0 now in the 9th. 0-2 to Jose Abreu. Struck him out. Up and in with the heat. And Alex Reyes, the A-squad bullpen, and John Gant shut out the Chicago White Sox and salvage this series. They avert the 3-game sweep.